everyone, this is Kelly, and today we are going to solve this system of linear equations together. And before we actually start solving, let's take a moment to observe these two equations, and we might see two things. The first one is that we are working with really big numbers, like we have 4 digits for the coefficients, and we also have 4 digits for what's on the right side of the equations. So once we have really big numbers, we know that the first thing we want to do is always to simplify the system first, so we don't have to spend all of the time on calculation. And second thing is already told by the title of the page. We are working with symmetrical system of equations. By that, we mean that we have the same coefficients, but just for different variables. And similarly, same coefficients, different variables. All right, now let's move on to solving this. So what are the value of x and y respectively? When we are working with a symmetrical system of equations, we can always add those two together. For example, we have this as 1 and 2. If we add 1 and 2 together, we are going to arrive at the same coefficients for the two different variables. For example, we have 1 plus 2. We will be able to have 4029x plus 4029y equals to 8057 plus 8059. And then after calculation, this will give us 16,116. And now the next thing is to check whether this number over here is divisible by 4029. And it actually is. So if we divide every single term by 4029, we are going to arrive at the first simplified equation of the system, which is x plus y equals to this number over here over 4029, which is 4. So the first equation would be x plus y equals to 4. All right, so now is to find the second simplified equation. And we can do that by using one of the equations over here minus the other equations. So for example, if we use 2 minus 1, and because we have one more x over here and one less y over here compared with the first equation, we are going to have x minus y equals to 8059 minus 8057, which would just be 2. So now we actually have a new system of equations after simplification, which is much easier to solve. And in this case, we could just add these two equations together. So for example, we have 3 and 4. And if we add 3 and 4, we would be able to eliminate y and just have 2x equals to 4 plus 2, which is 6. So x is 6 over 2, that is 3. And we can just plug in x equals to 3 back into either equation 3 or equation 4 to find the value of y. So y equals to 1. All right, so now we can arrive at our answer choice, which is C, x equals to 3 and y equals to 1. All right, that's it for this question over here. All right, see ya.